Hi, welcome to day 11 of our 30-day video challenge. Today we're talking about how to manage stress working from home. Working from home can truly be stressful. I mean, just imagine, here I am, I have kids. My kids are a little bit older, they are 15 and 12. Better, better to manage than someone who has a child that is between 1 to 8 or 7 and they're at home because of this lockdown. Why are they at home? Because the schools are not yet opened. How are they supposed to cope? Well, there's online lessons. What about when there are no online lessons? These kids will come through the door, they will ask for things, they need your attention. You cannot concentrate if you're working at home. If you are in a noisy neighborhood where people are always shouting, screaming, cars are blaring their horns, or generator sets are making noise, you cannot concentrate. They are also a form of distraction, right? When you turn on the news, you hear depressing news, someone dying, one violent event happens. All these things, they can take your eyes off the ball. So you need to know how to focus and how to manage your stress whilst working from home. So if you have children and you can afford it, I'll say get a nanny. Ensure during your prime working hours that there's someone attending to them if they're younger. If they're older, like my own kids, or much older, let them be occupied with online schooling and some other assignments. That way you can focus on the things you need to do. Working from home can be stressful. I mean, like really stressful. It can even affect your mental health because that feeling of isolation you feel by not having someone to talk to, a colleague to rub minds with, except you get on a call with them. You can't easily walk to the water cooler and have a quick discussion, go and pick something from someone's table. There's nothing like that. You're just at home. How do you maintain your mental sanity? I have a couple of suggestions as things you can do. The first one is that you need to keep your friends really close, right? Or colleagues. So you have your own set of WhatsApp group where you can chat about things. Even though WhatsApp itself too can be a source of distraction. Yes, you know all those various groups where they're always chatting about hot button issues. If you don't turn off your notification, they will affect your work. You also need to try exercises once in a while. As a matter of fact, I will recommend that you actually have a routine. You can go for a jog, you can go for a walk, and now that the easing of the lockdown is getting better, they are beginning to open gyms and things like that. Then go back to the gym. Go and do some exercises. It will help your mental state. When you work at home, there's a strong temptation for you to work long hours. It requires a lot of discipline, right? For you to set boundaries to say, look, well, after 7 p.m., I will not be taking calls anymore from colleagues. And you need to communicate to them why. Because you have a life. Remember, when you were working in the traditional setting where you worked, when you went to work, there's always a closing time. So you also have to create your own imaginary time when you close. If you want to ensure that you don't miss those times, set an alarm clock. Make it a meeting invite to yourself so that once it's time, it will alert you or give you notification that it's your closing time. You shut your laptop and go home. Yes, I mean like literally go home, even though you're at home, right? So if you're at home, make it a regiment. Try and ensure that you do something. I'm sure you've seen a lot of my videos from this very scenario that I always used to shoot. That means I actually sit long hours. My advice to you, if you don't want to develop back pain, understand, of course, even you feel sometime your bum hurting, stand up, take a walk around the house for 5 to 10 minutes, then come back and sit. This will help you distress. Look for some games online you can play that can take your mind off several things. As a matter of fact, put in a routine that is similar to the kind of experience you have in the workplace by setting a time for break. So if you usually go for break between 1 to 2 p.m., set your calendar so that you have a session called break and you actually take that break. Go out, have lunch within your house or outside, whichever it is that you feel like. But these are some of the ways you can get your mind off. How do you ensure that you're able to focus on your work? I would say you should choose the time when you are most productive. For some people, it's when they work at night. For some people, it's early in the morning. So if, for example, early mornings are the time you have the highest level of concentration, block out your time and ensure that people cannot infringe on those times, and really concentrate and do the work. There's something called Pomodoro. It's a kind of methodology where you focus every 20 to 30 minutes and do work where your mind is totally focused on it. So focus completely on the work so you can get the job done. Communicate these boundaries to your colleagues, to your customers, to your vendors, and even sometimes to your family members. That way, you can regain back your sanity. Till I see you again tomorrow, bye for now. Stay fit, take care of you. Remember to like this video if you find it interesting, share it, make a comment, ask questions, I'll respond to them. And click the subscription button so that you can be the first to see my video. Bye.